We interrupt this program to bring you a message from Satan.
As you know, I am in the Epstein files over 1 million times. No other president can say that. Not Sleepy Joe or Obama, who lives rent-free in my dementia-rattled mind. I don't know Jeffrey Epstein unless you count being his best friend for over 15 years, flying on his jet, going to his island and assaulting women and children. I'll suck the farts out Putin's ass and start World War III before I release the unredacted files. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President DJT.
I'm Pam Bondi, and I approve this message.
To ever accuse me of a crime, that's a white woman, a white woman. A meth-faced bitch, it should get sky high. That's a white woman, a white woman. Under oath, it should still gon' lie. That's a white woman, a white woman. Gave Donnie Slapper Topper just to keep her job. When it's all over, she won't even get the chance. That's a white woman, a white woman. A white woman. A white woman.
Fresh off the pole, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. I said what I said, lo dije y que I meant what I said, lo sostendré. I don't give a fuck how you feel, no me importa cómo te sientas. If you voted for Trump, rest in peace, paz en paz.
Check, 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 check. How we doing today, family? How we doing?
Good.
Really good on this
Happy birthday
end.
to the boss man.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much.
Happy birthday to another one, but to you. Happy birthday to happy birthday, dear vision. Happy birthday to you.
I cannot with you. You're too much, Trey.
Happy birthday! Where you is?
Currently in DC.
Oh, he with the smart niggas.
Yeah, you know what? I'll get this about DC. Just talking to people in DC, I um I am really impressed because every time I meet people from DC or Chicago, there's like a high level of intelligence. It's like the people are go-getters. They got, hey, I work here, but I own these properties and I do this. Or I work in government, but I also have my degree in this. They like movers and shakers. It's very different from like Atlanta and what do you call it? LA, where everybody's trying to be a star. Everybody wants to be on Instagram. Everybody want to be an influencer. I'm just like, Jesus, if I hear that shit one more time. And and then when they don't and when they don't make it, then they want people to either take care of them or they're looking for the quick way out.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, I mean, this is LA, this is the Atlanta life. I mean, you want this type of celebrity status, this is what you're gonna have. So it's real interesting. So I really would say I am really impressed out here. And you know what? Another interesting thing is this whole thing with separate but equal here in DC, and I'll say another place in Atlanta. Separate but equal works. If everybody don't fuck with each other, if everybody don't cause any drama or problems, or a white person come over and talking about they was harassed, it is very segregated in DC, extremely segregated.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody mind their own business. It's like, hey, you over here, we over here, keep it moving. And I'm all for that. Like if that's what segregation is, and I don't have to worry about having to offend somebody all the time, or them offending me, or I gotta walk on eggshells around people, then I'm all for it. That's how I kind of see it though.
I feel like I just need to get out a little bit more into the city of DC when I go there. When I was going there, I was specifically going there to see somebody that I was dealing with. The fact that I just called him as somebody I was dealing with when it's not my ex-husband, which is crazy. But anywho, so I would really just be there kind of with them, and then I would maybe go out to a club or two. But like I was never really, I don't know, I didn't get a chance to like really be out in the city and just like around normal people just to see like the flow of the city. I'm more of a night owl kind of person. Like during the day, I was pretty much either asleep or like working on FTP stuff. But like in the nighttime is like when I would go out. So I would just pretty much experience like the nightlife in the bars. I didn't really get a chance to just be out and about. So that's interesting. That's an interesting perspective.
Mm.
But I can also see that because, like, it's almost like LA because you could be in a really, really nice area, and then, like, 2 blocks over, it is Skid Row. Like, it is spooky. Like oh, wait, you're muted, Chris.
Can't hear you.
Oh, we went to Baltimore, and that looked like Skid Row on steroids. Ah, baby, I clutched every pearl I had. I was scared. I ain't
That
gonna lie.
it gets real different real
It,
quick.
it was real. It was real. I've
Real,
never.
real quick.
It was like the entire city was like that, and all the colors was grays and browns and tans, and it was mud everywhere, and it was ice. It just looked depressing. I said, hell no, I could never stay in Baltimore.
So wait, it's like the no, and I know this. I've never seen the show. I'm going to watch it before anybody jump down my fucking throat. But was it like The Wire? Like,
The Wire don't even do this justice. That's how bad it looked. I've never. When I get back to, because my internet sucks right now, so that's why I can't do my videos on my side. So Trey's gonna work on the videos today. But when I tell you it was way worse than that, I said I thought when I grew up in the projects in the ghetto that it was bad. Not like this. Not like this. It was something else. It really was.
wow.
And it was not just that, but it's like the city just left it. They just said, fuck it, we ain't gonna do nothing with it. And it just looked so ran down. It looked bad. Nikki, the Wire is your crash course into what you see in real life.
God
that's
damn.
that's
Damn,
how bad
yeah.
I've never seen nothing like that. And I grew up in the project. I've never seen nothing like that.
Yeah,
Never seen it.
I grew up in a projects as well. Like my grandma used to live in projects, and then my parents kind of lived more in a suburban area. But like the stuff that the real hood, like when I moved to LA and I was like in the hood, I was like, oh, this is not this is we are not in
Oh
my
no.
version of hood. I mean, I grew up in a hood, but it ain't that kind of hood. Like it ain't the like you can't wear that color hood and you got to just listen. You got to keep one eye on your back and one eye on your forehead because it's crazy.
Not the eye on the forehead. But other good news is Nikki husband passed his exam. So congratulations.
Yes,
Hubby got his CDL today, so thank you.
yes,
So
we love him.
so so let me get into the View and Oprah moment. So I want to ask you, okay? You, okay? Is he going to have to travel outside of state, or is it like local traveling?
Well, he's looking for different companies to work for now because he had to get the license first. He prefers, he said he's like, I want to be with my wife. So he prefers having a come home every day type job, but he understands that he may have to go over the road. So usually that'll mean like maybe 2 to 3 weeks away and then like a couple of days home. So that's how it may be starting out for 3 to 6 months. And then, but he's also trying to find something where he can be home daily, like waste management, stuff like that. So now that he has it, he can like, get all the options out now. So we're excited about that part. So we did the hard
I
part, or he did the hard part. And
Mhm.
now, we can like look for companies. So his goal is to be home every day. So that's what he really wants.
Okay, so I was
Yes.
informed. Congratulations. So I was informed that since he got there, you're going to be a midwife. That's what I heard.
A what? I can't have no.
Oh,
I can't have no babies.
the
I
midwife.
want. Remember, remember. I'm a hysterectomy hoe. You
Oh,
forgot. I'm.
oh my God! I forgot she's a hysterectomy hoe.
Yeah, I'm a hysterectomy hoe. I can't have no more children. The
Oh,
doctor's like, hey, you can have this surgery. That means no more babies. I was 40. Sign me the fuck up.
oh, they congratulate you in the comments. They
Thank you everybody for the
congratulations.
for the congrats. I'll pass it along to
Yeah.
hubby. Thank you guys.
Yeah, and then somebody said waste. Wait, I just saw one that said somebody the waste management is a great job. You know, I'm sure it pays well, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do it because
so,
smells really throw me.
so-
It's that, but not. It's mostly now. It's just lifting. Like they don't even
yeah,
get out the truck. It's mostly just like them lifting it from the back and there. So most of the time they don't get out anymore as much as like how it was back in the day. I don't
Very
think they
true,
usually
but
get
I
out.
know it
You know.
smells a real way in that truck.
Yeah. I ain't gotta. I don't have to be that. I'm officially a trucker wife, but not a midwife. I don't like kids enough to do that shit.
I know
I'd be
that's
like, bitch, push it out. Let's go. Get the fuck. Come on. Like, you know me. I don't have no patience. I don't have no patience. I'd be like, get that kid out and let's go. Like, you doing too much.
yeah. And while we were sitting here talking, we got our first Cash App from Cassandra.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Actually, also when the show ended, I think Cassandra liked us so much the last time that she gave us a super chat afterwards. So thank you again for that as
Yes.
well, Cassandra. So hey, we see you, Cassandra. We see you. You here. You right here, okay?
Yes.
We see you.
And in Germany, we didn't forget about you when we resumed the game. You will be the
Yeah.
next person to play.
Absolutely. I'm just not at the house right at the current time, but that coach bag could be yours. So a lot of people we're playing this game. It's called high low 2 out of 3. You got to win the first game and then win the second game to get the prize. Coach bag, $100. And we play that every day. And Germany is our latest winner, but I'm not in town because of my birthday. My friends want to take me out, and and Trey, you know this. I never really celebrated it, but it's good. It's so good. You know what? I don't want us to be like over so like programmed today because I know we be on the videos be great, and we're gonna show some. But it feels so good to finally have like people in your corner that are real friends. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I now I kind of see like what real friendship really is. Um, they're there for you,
Hmm.
real family. I was watching somebody else's family dynamic, their brothers and sisters and stuff. When I tell you, I've never seen a family like this. They are so loving towards each other. They're there for each other. And if anybody they see is welcome into the family, you're family until you act like you're not. And it just felt so good. And I was like, I was crying and stuff and shit. Because I was like, and I'm gonna show you the my adventures from DC, but it just felt so good to be around black people that was on their shit. And I'm sorry, Atlanta and LA and Florida and other parts of the United States besides Texas and Chicago and New York. Yeah, I got some work to do. I cannot. I'm not hanging around mediocrity no more. I'm not doing that shit no more. Like, they don't have anything going for themselves. They don't have any connections. It's always some drama. And you know how this is in LA. I can't hang around a bunch of black people that sitting here talk about Birkin bags and Gucci and Chanel and I'm traveling here and I'm doing this with my job. I'm like, good for you. What are you doing for the community? What have you do to elevate the group? What have you done to help somebody out? Oh, well, everybody on their own and everything. And it's like they're so selfish. It's like this whole thing of let me do my own thing and you do your own thing. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And
Hmm.
I don't like that shit. You don't see no other group doing that but black people. And I'm like, why can't we stick together? It's just like, right, especially at this time, we're gonna have to stick together because they burning Mexico's ass up right now. So and guess who they're taking? Everybody always take it out on the black people. But we got to stick together, and it felt so good. It really did.
Oh, we just got another
I heard that.
donation today from
Damn, that was
Chet HAC. She gave us a Venmo, so thank you so much,
uh,
HACF.
HAC. You know what? Thank you, HACLC. Oh, speaking of something, so I was reading about something about some people that was talking about the Jews and all that stuff, right? So somebody they were talking like they remember that guy that released that documentary, and I showed it on here where he showed the
Mm-hmm.
Jews in Brooklyn, and it was on food stamps and Medicaid and getting their houses paid for by the government, and they all this stuff. Well, they took out his entire Patreon. That's why I said
Wait,
that's why we're working on building our own network. That way we don't have to rely on Patreon. We don't have to rely on YouTube. We don't have to rely on Instagram, whatever. We have our own shit for our people, for us. Because I said Patreon ain't even safe now. And he had on his other like social media platforms, he had like 250,000 people, 300,000 people that was followers. They snatched all that off there. All of it. So I'm telling you, that's why we thank you guys, HECF and Cassandra, for your donations because we want our own shit. I'm not trying to rely on nobody. I don't want nobody to sit here and say, "Oh, you guys, and we don't like what you said. We can just take you off the air." No, this is for Black people. We need something. I am so sick of us having to go to white networks for them to try to whiten up our shows and pander around people. We're just not doing it. And Nikki, oh, I was showing the video of you speaking of this. Everybody, they love you, baby. People in DC, they said, "Oh my God!" They said, "Who's that Nikki girl?" I said, and everybody try always ask how we met. I said, "Nikki's the bomb." I said because we keep it real. We are not filtering our asses for people's feelings. Fuck that. If you want
Mm-mm.
somebody to, you want to filter your feelings for somebody, filter your ass over there. We not doing that shit. So I appreciate you, Nikki, for being authentic. Trey, I appreciate you for being an architect behind the scene because people love your joy and laughter. You heard Tony the Tiger; he loved your joy and laughter. We work on here, and we may be having a regular special guest. Okay, she's a psychiatrist. Dope,
Oh,
ooh,
dope.
okay.
So I just wanted to let you know. And then there's a one of this other girl I know, she has 5 movies on Netflix right now. She would like to be interviewed by our show. So, baby, we working. We working for
We
you
work.
guys at FTP, y'all. So thank you,
that's right.
HECF, Cassandra, all you guys. We appreciate it so much.
Yes, we do. Thank you, and thank you to Vision and Trey, my two brothers, my brothers
Uh,
slash babies.
thank you.
Listen, we do what
And-
we can over here. So I have a quick question. This is just like my
okay.
brain just I have random things that swirl around in my head, and this is
Mhm.
one thing. You know how black people like we're just extra courteous. Like we're the people that say, "Excuse me." Like we're always like, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry." Like we're those people. Is that something that we need to stop doing?
Say it again, Trey.
So you know how, like, just naturally, as a black person, that you when you're moving past somebody, even if it's not your fault, you say, "Excuse me, sorry," that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yes. Okay. Yeah. We
We're
we
just
need to
courteous.
move past that.
We're just a very
Yeah.
courteous people.
We
And
we not.
then,
I did hear what you said, so I just needed to refresh your part.
yeah,
Because if you notice when white people, I'm sorry to cut you off, you notice if white people when they walking, they're waiting on one of it's like we playing chicken
Yeah.
and they already feel entitled to the space. So
Right.
they're waiting for us to move. And I've
Right.
made a conscious effort to not do that. Now, if I'm at the grocery store or something like that and I'm walking in front of someone, I always
Mhm.
say, excuse me, no matter what, because I'm literally walking in your way.
Right.
But outside of that, no. When I'm walking, I'm walking. I'm not gonna, break my space for you because you think you're white and entitled. And if you pay attention to that, if you come in contact with them, you'll see how they act. They literally just walk on the sidewalk like they own it. Or they'll like you ever been to the airport or the mall and
Yeah.
they're just fucking gallivanting while they walking. And I'd
Yeah.
be like,
Down.
I will bulldoze past them and I'll say some shit too. I'm like, I was like, y'all got all fucking day because I got somewhere to go. Like I will literally walk past him and say that shit. Or I'll be like, y'all walking like y'all ain't got no place to fucking be. I got somewhere to be, and then I'll walk past them or whatever. Because that's what they do. They literally just like, oh, I'm not here. I'm not, I'm just life. Like that type of shit. Like, bitch, get out the fucking way. Like that type, like, so yes, in that respect, I honestly do think that we need to stop being so, and again, that comes from slavery tradition that we're always the ones to be like yes oh excuse me or even when we say sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I noticed that I do that. We as black people tend to do that a lot. And I even do that with my husband. Sometimes he's like, what are you saying sorry for? It's just a thing. It's like a knee-jerk reaction with us where we apologize first in certain situations. Now I don't necessarily do that with white people, but I've noticed like relationships and things like that. I do that. But I know that black people, especially as well, this is what my husband how Vision says he talks about Hattie Mae Daniels. And let's be clear, when he says Hattie Mae Daniels, he doesn't mean actual Hattie Mae. He's talking about the Gone with the Wind character for people out there that haven't picked up on that. He's not talking about Hattie Mae Daniels herself. But
Yeah.
what my husband says is he calls Mr. Mr. Charlie, a good white folk. Good white folk. That you don't talk about Mr. Charlie. Like niggas like that shit like that. Them be the main niggas. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Or or when you're in a space and you always have to like I hate to see where black people be congregating and a white person walk in and niggas gotta like adjust themselves. But you
Yeah.
don't do that shit when a black woman is walking in the room or
Right.
another black person is walking in the room. But let somebody white walk in there, you gotta all of a sudden, your back is straight and your chest is out and shit like that. So I agree that yeah, we should kind of like not do that shit all the time.
Absolutely. But since you're speaking about that, that's one thing I can say about DC. Everybody in DC is educated. Everybody in DC got a fucking degree. A lot of people in DC got money. People got poor, there's rich, of all races. One thing I know about DC is that everybody shows everybody respect. A white person see you walking down there and they see you right there and you're on the right side and you're walking it, they will move the fuck out of the way out here. There's a certain level of I'm not gonna fucking move and we're not gonna play those games.
Mhm.
I love that because I said, well, damn. And even they say, don't move. They said they're walking on the wrong side. We should not have to sit here and belittle ourselves or squeeze in to make them feel better. Fuck that. And I mean, that's what happens. So that's why I have to respect the black people in DC. I mean, everybody out here, it's to the point they're just like, hey, look, you see me walking over here on this side, be respectful. Now, I will tell you, going to some of the clubs is very segregated. It's very segregated out here. And everybody talks about it. They said what they would do, and there would be these white promoters because all the black clubs, like during COVID, closed out here. And so what the white promoters do, they'll have the whites at the bottom or the blacks are at the top or vice versa. And what they would do is and this was something they told me over this week. They said what they would do is they would create these specials. They said they would create these specials like drink specials, 2 for 1 or whatever. They said what they would do, let's say the drink special is supposed to end at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, right? And it starts at 4. What they would do is that they would end the black sections at 7 p.m., but the white folks at the top of where the fuck they're at, they're still having drink specials until 9 p.m. So what the blacks noticed is when they went downstairs and they seen somebody that they work with or whatever, it was like, hey, how's everybody still getting 2 for 1? Oh, it doesn't end until 9. Same building, same everything, segregated, but the blacks is theirs is being cut off at 7 o'clock. So the blacks spoke up about it. They said, "Hey, listen, we won't come to your shit no more." Then the white folks started, hey, well, let's do this. I said, that's the problem with y'all. Y'all always starting some shit for no reason. What's the if drink specials are going to be for everybody? Drink specials are for everybody. It's not just drink specials for black people. It's not just drink specials for white. If you say drink specials and it's two motherfuckers for one, I don't care if it was Susie Sue from the Amish community coming up in that bitch. She gets 2 for 1 as well until 9 fucking p.m. And that's the problem. And when I heard that, and everybody was just we had a deep you have deep conversations because people are really intelligent out here. And I said the way y'all mobilize to show them, hey, you're not gonna treat us with disrespect. You're not gonna do that shit. You offer the white people drink specials, but theirs is until 9 and ours is until 7, but we're spending money at the same place. Fuck out of here with
Hmm.
that. So
Wait,
I see what you said.
happened in front of you or in front
No,
of
this
someone?
is the story that was telling us about the clubs.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a club that we went to, and what they do is they do shit like that. And I was like, wow. And they said it's actually quite prevalent, but they said as soon as we know about it, we just cut off and going to that club or to that bar or whatever. And I
And I
said
said
for the
for
white people to do that, it doesn't make sense. I was like, why? That's the thing. Why?
right.
It's the why of everything. Like, why are you like that? And then when y'all need us for something or whatever, then you want to hop your asses up here to help y'all. It's the whole thing about why. Why do you treat us like that for no reason? And this is just fucking drink specials. So hearing story, they was telling me so many stories. Even when it comes to clubs, they would have more of the cops. More cops will be at the black clubs than they'll be at the white clubs.
Oh
But
yeah.
but it's all professionals. So they said there ain't really no fights out here. But what they would do is they would over police the black people over the white folks, but they would see the white folks over there fighting, drunk, passing out,
Throwing
all over
bars
the curb.
and shit.
Ain't no fucking cops over there. They said these stories like with the drink special and this, they said this is so prevalent. They're not trying to police their own, which they need to police because that's where all the fucking pedophiles are. That's where all the sexual assaults are. That's where all the rapists and the genociders and the mass shooters, that all them, they're white. They said, why are the
Hmm.
police not policing them? And that's what pisses people off about this.
Yep.
Mm,
So yeah,
yeah.
Nikki, I'm thinking your story resonate. It was so eye opening. Like I hate the fucking code in DC. I hate the code. Period. I don't like no store nights. But I may have to move to be around like minded people who is willing to. I mean, we help each other out here. It's so different. We help each other. We are. It's a good feeling, Nikki and Trey. It's such a good feeling. And the people out here are fine as shit, and they be dressing down.
What a
They
piece
they
of
they
that.
they dress down. It's like it's so different from LA in Atlanta. Now, of course, Atlanta has the businesses and everything. We all know that. But when it comes to just having a simple conversation, and you can sit down and have a simple conversation with black people, the conversation is effortless. It's like it's natural. They're like, well, "What do you do? How you doing?" Blah blah blah. But I was just like, "Ooh," and it intimidated me a little bit. And I got a master's degree.
Mm,
I was a little intimidated. They are so advanced out here, but the people out here know who they are.
mm,
A lot of these people are government workers, directors, senior vice presidents, and stuff. And what I like is that when you need a recommendation or you need a job or something, the black people are there for you. They help each other. They like, hey, what's name need a job? Let's try to get him in. Blah blah blah. And they put you around your own people, so that way I don't have to fucking work with a white person that don't fucking like me. I have to. Sorry. This show is for the people. This is we want to. We're. I tell people we get in people's ass on the show, but we also bring some positivity to the show. And I have to commend the people of fucking DC, the black people. Y'all motherfuckers is doing it out here, baby. I can't say a goddamn thing. Y'all are fucking doing it. And congratulations. That's I'm telling you, it was so refreshing. Because the first time I came to DC, or the first two times I came, it was for parties and stuff. And so you don't get to see things or experience the life of DC. You don't get to experience a lot of stuff because you're so busy trying to go to the monuments. I went to the African American Museum as well. Great, 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 great time. Great time. But I mean, this is I mean, there's so much culture out here from the black people. There's so much positivity from the black people. I tell you, when I show y'all the videos and stuff, I was literally in tears because I felt so loved.
Mhm.
Like I haven't felt that. I was just like, and nobody's never celebrated me. They've never celebrated my birthday. Besides one or two people, I've never been treated with respect. They like including me. They're like, hey, let's include him. Let's include. It was always trying to include us to be around each other. And I love that. I said, why can't we be like that in LA? Why can't we be like that in Atlanta? Why can't we be like that in Miami? It's always this that crabs in a barrel, or pick yourselves up by your bootstraps, or I did it on my
Mhm.
own, or let me
Very
kick my child out at 18. These Asians ain't doing that out here. The white folks ain't doing it out here. Why are the black people? Why are we doing that to each other?
right.
I was on Instagram today, and there was videos that I wanted to show, but I'm glad we're just talking today. And I'm just sitting here like, look at all this tear down stuff. It was either something about Nicki Minaj's goofy ass, or it was something about Kamala, or it was something about. I was like, but it was always a black person in there has something negative to say about it, and I was just like, God damn, when are we ever going to band together and stop that shit? It gets tiresome after a while. That's why I love this show because Leo Forty, T Coop, HACF, and the people I was talking to about the show, they said, "You remember a lot of your guest names?" I said, "Yes, because we really do care about them." Two of them, Democracy, she was not feeling well. Hopefully, she's feeling better. HACF had surgery recently. I said, "We care about the people because they care about us. This show is for the people. It's not just for us." Even today, if they want to come on the show and talk and shit, come and talk. This
Yeah.
show is for us. We want to bring positivity because we're definitely going to need it. If there's somebody that's looking for a job, or there's somebody that's looking for a contract or a service, I want this platform to be there so people can connect and be like, hey, look, somebody in North Carolina is hiring, has 10 job openings. Why don't y'all apply? We're putting this out on FTP. That's great news. But you don't see that shit in LA.
Right.
I told my roommate. I said, hey, if I hear another thing about some goddamn Birkin bags or some damn shoes or something, I'm gonna fucking scream. I don't want to hear about no Birkin. I don't. I'm so sick of that. I got a Birkin bag. I got Chanel. And I said, you are spending money with companies that don't even fucking like your black ass. They took the designs from black people since the
Uh,
1600s. They have the shit made in China and India. Then they ship the shit to Italy, and they put 1,000% price tag on it, and then have you dumb motherfuckers rebuy your own shit. You are rebuying your own shit.
dumb as
The
hell.
fuck are the fuck are we doing here? They're
Oh,
reselling even all of our resources. They take it from Africa, and then they fuck. When I was there was some Africans that's out here, and they was talking about how the white folks, like France and everybody, they come and they take the resources from Africa. They'll ship that shit over there to France or Italy or whatever. They would make a phone or make whatever for it, and then they would sell it back to the Africans. That
hmm
that's why the Africans are trying to cut their ass off. They said we don't need y'all. Africans, black people don't need y'all. We don't need nobody. If we stick together, we can have a fucking Wakanda. And I'm sorry, I know I'm talking too much, but we can have a fucking Wakanda because we don't need nobody. All the inventions, all the useful inventions, not some. I was just watching Shark Tank a few seconds ago. This bitch was on there talking about, oh, I have glow in the dark stickers, and they do this and that. Bitch, that ain't nothing useful. Is it gonna get my ass up these flight of steps? No. Can you build a fucking elevator? Build that. Then I can tell you, build an elevator that can disappear and send me all the way to my room. Then I can say, okay, now that shit on Shark Tank, that was the shit. I'm all for that. But you talking about some goddamn glow in the dark stickers. I don't want that shit. Tearing up my damn walls. Especially because the kids, they put all that shit over there. I don't want that shit on my wall. But that's what I'm talking about. We we have all the useful inventions, all of them.
we do.
Everything, open heart surgery, blood transfusions, flight, GPS. When you start looking at everybody else's inventions, besides the Asians is close to us, but the Asians also know that they have black in them. They don't. Well, the Chinese admitted it. The Koreans, they on some bullshit. But at least the Chinese admitted. They said we are a part of the Senegal family. Our DNA matches when we moved up north, up to the east. And that's why I said black people, we don't need nobody. Culture, everybody
Mhm.
copies all of our culture, the hair, the lips, the skin tones, the swag, the slang, that they copy all of our stuff. We don't fucking need nobody out there. We
We
don't
really
fucking need y'all. We just want to be left the fuck alone from every other race. I don't care how people feel. Leave us alone.
right.
Y'all,
Black people.
Kim Jong Un and Uma Un and whoever else, y'all can go and blow yourselves all the way the fuck up. Just leave us alone. Leave us alone. We don't need y'all. And now I'm finally I woke in after being in DC. I think I needed this week. My friend said, "Hey, come." And I know nobody never celebrates you, but come to DC. And it opened my eyes because when I went to the African American Museum, you just started to see you're starting to see like all of our progress, and then you'll see a fucking statue of Thomas Jefferson. Oh, well, Thomas Jefferson, it would be like a stain. And then you'll say, okay, we had Soldier of Truth, we had Rosa Parks, we have this, and then it'll be the KKK, a stain. And then it's always something that tours down. And you know what I noticed about it is that when I seen it, it was always a white person that was fucking us over. They had to make a new rule, a new law, or something. And I said, if we can get away from these people, we don't need them. We don't need nobody. Now, I don't mind being friends, whatever, but we don't need you guys.
Mm-mm.
And that's just the facts. I don't care. I don't care. Get upset. I don't give a fuck about you being upset. I don't give a shit. Shit.
Chris,
Black people.
Chris is moving to DC.
Yes.
Really.
That's the plan. I was so impressed with. I'm telling you, I think this would be the perfect place to have our show too. We would
Hmm.
when I tell you people
Oh
love the show.
yeah,
I was showing them. They said, "Hey, we will support you." They said, "We will get you a backdrop. We will get you this with a week, Nikki." I said, "Y'all will do all that for me?" They said, "Yeah, we gotta help each other out."
Wait, what
it's
they
a
say?
4 hour drive.
Wait,
It's a 4 hour drive from North Carolina. FYI.
Oh, oh, and that's good. And we got direct flights from DC to LH, right? I mean, literally, I was so impressed with the people. When I tell you, I was,
oh yeah, I'm
I
not moving to
was,
DC. Don't
I
play. I
was,
will. I will get on the flight
uh,
tonight. Okay.
man, Nikki, I was over here, I was over here snotting and crying because it felt so good to be around black people that got their shit together and that was about helping each other and connections and hey, you need something, I'm there for you, and if you need this, I got this. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? I've seen a little bit in Chicago. I've seen a little trickle in New York. I have never seen nothing like this. How about seen in DC? DC is on fucking fire. Everybody minds their own business. The white folks stay on their side. The black folks stay on their side. Everybody is cordial with each other. Everybody shows each other respect. Everybody keep it fucking moving. I love that. The black people out here are willing to help each other. Hey, I heard that you need a job. I heard that you need this. Oh, you need a ride here? Okay, I have my friend here. But people are sitting here trying to help each other out. I have never seen anywhere in the United States, and people get upset all you want, anywhere, including Houston. I have never seen black people help each other as much as I've seen in DC. Hands down, nothing comes close. I have yet to see it in any other city in any other state. You might have a little community here. You might have a little spot here, but I have never seen black people help each other like they have in fucking DC. DC's on fire for me. DC is the bomb. And now I see why there was remember Nelson and all them, he moved out. I can
Yeah.
see why he moved out here. I can see why he moved out here. Because the people, they really they if you want to get promoted, if you want to get a leg up, if you want to be around your own people to where you don't have to sit here and tiptoe around everybody at work or worry about losing your job because they only want to hire whites or hire Latins or hire Asians. You got a whole black team over here that's here to help you. And I have to give the people of DC respect. And that's what's funny because when I go to other places like Atlanta, for example, Atlanta always talks bad about the people from DC, the black people from DC. I said, well, why are you talking bad about the black people from DC? I said, all they're trying to do is help each other. They're more educated than the people from Atlanta. I will agree with that. Now, Atlanta's more about the business side. But I said, when it comes to DC, these people are some hustlers. I met somebody the other day. They said, "Oh, I got this job. I go in from 11 to 7. Then I have my part time job that I go in that brings in some money, and then I own 5 houses." I said, "Well, goddamn, how do you have any time to do anything else?"
Right.
They hustling out here. The black people out here in DC is hustling. They are working their asses off, and they ain't got time for bullshit. So when people say, "Oh, well, they got attitude," they stuck up. Bitch, yes, I would have attitude too because you coming out here talking about some damn Instagram, and if you want to pose, they ain't trying to pose. They got fucking 5 houses and 2 jobs. If you don't take your ass back to LA, but that because it's always somebody from LA or Atlanta talking bad about the people, the black people from DC. And like I said, I can see why, because the people in DC, they own their shit. They don't have enough time to sit here and argue with you. They don't have enough time to try to debate with you. They just don't.
Right.
It's the way it is.
Yes, indeed. So we got another cash app.
Oh yes,
What?
Jamar. Thank you, Jamar.
Come on,
And
Hey.
one
And thank you
from
guys, because the cash apps, we get 100% of that instead of splitting it with YouTube. We still appreciate YouTube for having us have the platform, because that's where we get our stuff. But they
yeah.
be tripping. They be trying to cut. They be taking everything. I'm like, babe, we ain't gonna never get this studio off the ground with their asses.
So we got
They
another
be taking they be taking money from us. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you. I appreciate all the happy birthdays, you guys. Thank you so much.
yes.
I logged in. It lets me see a little bit of the chat, so I do apologize. Cass says, "Wow, you make me want to move there." I'm telling you, Cass, I can't say nothing bad. The only thing I can say bad about DC is the cold weather. And if you love cold weather, then that's it. I don't like the cold. That tells you how much I like the place, because I can't stand the cold and I want to move out here. to
Yes.
to
Oh,
to be able to be around your own people, where you don't have to worry about if you don't have a job, or you got Karen and Betty Sue Ellen. Oh, I seen they came in at 2 o'clock, and we need to go talk to Nikki. And oh, why did Nikki go to lunch 2 hours? They don't do that out here. They just they don't have time for that. I mean, is the work done? Is Nikki here? Is Nikki's car still out there? Is Nikki bringing money? Then what the fuck is the problem then?
I got a quick story about that. And of course it was a fucking Cuban where I worked, right? So in our office, we had a kitchen inside the office. So I would do my makeup like on my lunch, I mean my break. So I would go heat my food, because why am I gonna take my break and then go heat my fucking food and it's right there? I don't have to go nowhere. So
Yeah.
mind you, she's shopping. She works right behind me. Her cubicle is behind me, but we didn't have anything in between us. So you can see people's screens and shit. She's shopping all fucking day. I don't bother that bitch. I don't give a fuck what you buying. So she went and tells our manager, "Well, why is Nikki always doing her makeup on her break? She goes and heats her food, and then she eats it. She heats her food, and then after her break is over is when she eats, or she always does her makeup." So they talked to me about it. So you know what I did? I went and I got a binder, and I put a picture of a bunch of makeup or something on it, and then Kermit sipping his tea. So whenever it was my fucking break time from that point on, I went and did what I need to do, and I put my makeup on, and I put the thing right there so that bitch knew that I knew that it was her that said something about it. They so fucking petty. Mind you, you're not a manager.
right.
You're on the same level that I'm on, and you're shopping all fucking day long. You wait to the end of the day to do your work, but you worried about what the fuck I got going on.
Ridiculous.
I got you.
Are you paying the light bill in there? Is my break time? Are you signing my motherfucking check? Are you putting in my time every week? So why the fuck are you worried about what the fuck I'm doing? Y'all never mind y'all motherfucking business. Black people don't say shit to y'all. Y'all can go. This is why we go eat in the fucking car, and y'all
That,
call
that
us
part.
antisocial.
That
That's
part.
why we go and eat we'll go eat in our car, because I have tried to go in break rooms and they don't leave you the fuck alone.
You know.
Or if you eating your lunch by yourself, oh, why don't you don't talk to anybody? Because I don't want to talk to you motherfuckers. I got to talk to you when I come in there. Or our boss, she used to be like, when we had a meeting, control alt delete 1 2 3 eyes on me, like we in fucking kindergarten, bitch. I don't need to look directly in your fucking face to listen to you in a meeting. Like, are you stupid?
That part.
That shit like that. And she swore it down that she was, because I guess she was like, her dad was Afro-Cuban, but her mother was white, and she had some nigga dick. So she thought like, she was just like the cool, the blackest white bitch around, or whatever. So, she always thought she was down and shit like that. It's just like, and then one time, the side note, I'm going off, but the boyfriend, I guess he had surgery or something, and she's gonna do a GoFundMe. Bitch, you make 3 times my money. Get the fuck out my face. I'm not donating shit. You make 3 times
Yes.
my fucking salary. Your Christmas bonus allowed you to buy a brand new Honda, fresh off the fucking lot. While we over here struggling for the pennies that you don't want to even fucking give us, and you doing shit like that. And she do her Instagram. Oh, I bought Gucci today. I bought this. I bought that. Oh, my housekeeper. And the same company let her ass go. I was like, oh, hope you save that Gucci to give it to the fucking Goodwill or something and make some coin off that bitch. I don't know what to tell you.
And if your ass is still here, wrapped in peace, bitch.
Mhm.
Deuces.
Exactly. Exactly. I hope these two different people, but the bitch that had a problem with me doing my makeup and eating my food on my break time, I hope all her motherfucking people gone. Cause she was another one. She used to say slick shit about, oh, these people just they're just on welfare. They don't want to work. When we came over here, we don't get assistance. We work and we do this and we do that type of shit. One of them type of fucking Cubans.
Oh
Gotti.
god.
Gotti died. If you're watching this, I'm talking about you, oh.
Hey,
Name
put
it.
them on blast.
Name her.
Put them on
You
blast.
goddamn
No, you
listen. I wish a bitch would. What the fuck you gonna do?
and also to the people in the comments, if like we're having a conversation with you guys. If you want to come on the show, let us know you want to come on and talk right now. But also, you can also put in the comments like if you having problems at work and shit, or just for people in general, because I know in this economy, like I just looked at some some job postings, and they were talking about, oh, we know that you guys, everybody has been affected by the RIFs, the restructuring, the firings of these companies. And so they was like, oh, good luck. And I just like there's a lot of jobs that's out here that is just, there's a lot of jobs out here where people are just not working. One second.
Jobs working a job. Man, it's a lot of birthdays happening. Birthday, birthday,
Sorry about that, you
birthday.
guys. No, I'm sorry about that, you guys. No, no, but it was so much going on. It was like a lot going on. And I would sit there and I'd be like, when you get to work, especially when you go in the morning, I have to commend people that go to work because you just want to go in, you want to get to your desk, you want to get your day started. I used to have a manager that's to come to my desk and they would be like, "Oh, can I have a conversation with you about motherfucking what? What do you want?" You know, I used to be like, "There is nothing to talk about at fucking 6 a.m.
Promotion
in
is
the
your
morning."
promotion.
When I tell you she brought me in the office, she said, "Oh, well, there was a document that you were supposed to send last week, and I didn't see that it was sent." And I'm like, "This could have been." I'm looking at her like this shit could have been sent in an email.
You didn't email me?
You're sitting here talking to me about a document when this could have been sent to me in an email. It just didn't make any sense. And then when she looks at her inbox, it was in her spam.
Mm.
So instead of checking her inbox and her spam, she comes to me and like, "Oh, well, we didn't, I didn't see this stuff." And so I'm looking at her like, okay. And then when she checked her spam, she's like, "Oh, I see it. Oh, thank you." I'm like, I at least should have got an apology, but that's the problem. And then if it wasn't in there, then they'd be trying to write your ass up. This is why I commend people that have their own businesses, because having your own business is where it's at. I ain't trying to work for nobody no more. I'm done. I'm tired of it. If I do have a job, is with like-minded people, like black people. HACF says DC wasn't cold enough for me, so I moved to Boston. Hey, I understand
What? You are
agency, but Boston,
crazy.
yeah, Boston's cold. I ain't moving up there, but I got to move where the connections are. I'm not trying to go to work and I have to see Karen and Ted and Buddy and Snaggletooth Mary and Bubba and Hoss. And if I'm not dealing with one, I'm dealing with her ass. Or I'm not dealing with that shit at work no more. I can't do it. I want to be around my own people to where I could come into work and be like, "Hey, what's up? Oh, you went out to
Mhm.
what's name? I could." I don't have to code switch. I don't have to do all this extra shit just to make people feel better about themselves. I'm tired of that. Black people are tired of that. We are
Exhausted.
so tired
Uh,
of, and I tell all my white friends because they don't get it. Like one of my white friends, he would say, "Oh, I didn't, nothing happened to me." I said, "Yeah, because your ass is white." I said, "Billy, you are whiter than white."
Yeah. That's the
He don't see anything. Nothing happens to him. I said, "Of course it doesn't happen to you, Billy." And he was like, "Well, everything's not about race." Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is.
it,
I
it
said, I said,
really
when I said when it, I said when it came to the lunch breaks, right? And it came to lunch breaks, and they was asking why all the black people leave the building to go on their lunch. Y'all made a big stink about people leaving to go on their lunch break because people don't want to be in a fucking cafeteria with you guys sitting there gossiping about stuff that ain't gonna help us get our jobs done. And then if we do say something, y'all go and run back and y'all go tell all the other white people what we said. So now we're gossiping. I don't want to be a part of that. That's not the life I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of something positive. So if that's what you're looking for, we ain't trying to be at lunch with you arguing about silly stuff at work. But they don't understand that. That's the problem.
they want the gossip so that they can turn it in on you. That's why when they have corporate shit like the
Yep.
mixers and shit like that,
Yeah.
either you don't we
Yeah.
don't go, or if or what I notice what they try to do is they try to force you to go.
Yep.
And it's an unspoken thing where they try to like, force you to go. So then when you go, you got club soda, don't drink shit, don't do nothing, because that's what they waiting on. They waiting on you to get so comfortable that you tell
Yep.
your business. They want you in the cafeteria so they can be in your business. They get so upset when you don't tell them your business.
Yep.
You can't call us lazy because we literally come to do our job, clock in and clock the fuck out, but y'all won't let us do it. You know why? Because y'all so fucking mediocre, you can't do your job. So you have to be entertained all day because you can't do your job. You don't know how to do the work. You don't want to do
Mhm.
the fucking work. So you need the niggas to entertain you all goddamn day. That's what you want. You need us to entertain you so that you can get through them 8 hours. And then when our shit ain't done, who getting called in the fucking office about it? Us.
Mhm.
But when we come in there, put our head down, go get us some coffee, go to the fucking desk, work, and that's it. Y'all still got a fucking problem. You got a problem when we work. You got a problem when we socialize. And don't let two or more niggas get together and socialize. Oh no,
Oh
everybody getting transferred.
Oh,
shit.
Everybody getting transferred.
every time.
Don't let
Baby.
don't let two black women be talking together. Oh, bitch, we can't have that. Well, I bet you by the end of the week, somebody going to another fucking department. I guarantee
Yep.
fucking.
Yep.
Oh, you
Or
don't want to talk.
you want to be in the same department. They would send your ass to another center or another area miles down the
Mhm.
road so y'all can't even talk. I've seen it happen so many times. I'm just like, but that's that performative ass shit that white people do. And then when you say something to them about it, even the Asians do it, the Latinos, they all do it. That's why I said we are not POCs. We are
Mm.
not a part of that group, and we are not definitely not a part of white. I said they all do it to attain to be white. I said we just want to do our job and go the fuck home. Dashbox says, "Oh, I can't wait for it to be my lunch. I'll run to my car quick." Jamie says, being the only black girl in an expensive private school prepared me for being an adult in the real world. That is actually true. Most people I know that went to private schools, that's all you are is around white kids. And you're around, their parents are pretentious. Their parents think they're better than everybody. So the kids go to school and they do the same shit.
Yep.
So you're being trained at a young age. So I can see why black people do send their children to private schools because it gives you that experience that you wouldn't have got before.
Mhm.
It's already preparing you how to deal with them. That's why when people say, "Oh, well, you say you were raised in white people's house," yeah, that's how I know how y'all are. You think I'm going out there hunting with y'all asses and I'm the only nigga? Ha, I bet you not.
That part.
I said, I know how y'all
Ain't
get
gonna
down.
happen.
It's an accident. He ran in front of the bullet. Okay, how did the dude run in front of the bullet and the deer is still alive, but he ain't?
That
You
part.
know, the deer is out here galloping all around the goddamn forest like ain't nothing happened looking for Goldilocks and shit. I'm sitting here dead. It's stuff like that. And it prepared me because they will sit there and they will lie about it. and that's why I'm glad that when I grew up in their houses, I know how they act. I know their trigger words or what they say. That's why this show was made. That's why when I asked you those questions and Nikki just boom go and it started going, people get really upset about it. They're like, oh yeah, because I already know how they're gonna react. Spirit 214 says, right, don't talk to me while I'm on break. Wait till I clock in so I get paid to respond because I ain't talking to you for free. Amen. Here's my name. Says, I remember my former manager had a church dinner fundraiser so he and his wife could buy another kid from China. They had two already. I don't make money to give you money because your dick don't work. Oh shit.
That that escalated quickly.
Oh,
Damn.
Kez, my name is on my type. That's my kind of carrying on
Oh,
right
you
there.
know what, Case my name gotta be one of our guest speakers. You gotta come on the show and be our speaker one time. That's hilarious. Donahue says you gotta make them acknowledge you the moment you come through the door to check in. That is true. Samuel C. I wouldn't visit Boston, racist past and current. Don't care if they gave us Ralph, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Come on,
That
that's
was
my type.
good.
That's listen,
That was
and I say that all the time. You going? I'd be like, I don't give a fuck if it's Ralph, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, or Mike and Johnny too. Okay, I'm not going. He say the same thing I am. Come on, brother.
And also
I
agency
thought I was the only one that said
said
that.
something. She said Boston. So HUCF says Boston does have a racist past, but it's much better now. There's more black doctors here, and they look out for you. And that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. So I haven't been to Boston. Now I've been to Baltimore. They can keep that shit. But I'm sorry. I don't care how y'all feel about it. They can keep that shit, Nikki. I can. The whole city look. The entire city. It
the D
just.
did so in other words, the DMV is really the DMZ.
So I was like, it's gonna be a no for me. But beautiful gowns. No, but it's just it's good to be around good like-minded people, and that's why I have to commend DC because I was just like because DC is in that pocket. You have Virginia, you have Baltimore, New York. I think is 4 hours away, and then you have DC, and they're all in the area. Virginia, now that's very racist. We was I'm going to talk about it's an apartment complex called the Sur. It's right by the airport. So when you get off the airport in DC, it was one of the closest Airbnbs there, but it's an apartment complex. When I tell you, them white motherfuckers was working on our ass for no
For no
reason.
reason.
We didn't even know these people. Fuck it, I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna show you the videos and screenshots and everything. When we first checked in, we checked in, everything worked right. The key worked and all this stuff. When we went to go into the door, when we came back from dinner to go into the door was locked. But all of our shit's in there. So they're sitting there trying to talk to the person on the phone. She sounds Spanish, so her ass could barely speak English. But then she finally said, "Oh, if she'll say yes if we let us through the door." So then we went right back downstairs because we went downstairs, upstairs the key didn't work, downstairs, upstairs, and this is the seventh floor, and you have to walk into another area. So we go down there. The black guy couldn't let us in because they couldn't say yes, but we at the counter, she act like she didn't want to say yes to let us in. I'm like, we were just in the goddamn apartment complex, so why did y'all lock us out of the Airbnb? Doesn't make any sense. It's just like and I'm dealing with people from Kansas. I said, this is what white folks do. They want to see how many people are in the house. They want to see how many people are there. And I didn't like that. That made me feel very uncomfortable. Then we go to that very next day, Trey and Nikki, the very next day, we order some pizza, right? They come upstairs and said, oh, there was a noise complaint. And they had to check. I said, there's only three goddamn people in here. But knowing them, they came up there because they seen two pizza and the guy had like a few, like 4 or 5 bags with him. So they thought it was a party. That's what that was about. And I'm sitting here like, so y'all assumed that it was all this assumptions. Then it led
Hmm.
up into he had got a text message. They was like, oh, it's loud and y'all loud and this. It was I mean every day it was fucking something. And I said, you know what? I have never been a part of an Airbnb where there was a complaint, and I went all across the world in Airbnbs. I've been with people that had some parties where they should have kicked them out of the place. I have never seen nothing like that in Airbnb. But people said it is Virginia, and people they said, oh, you staying in Virginia? They said, ooh, Virginia, and now I see why. Now, hey, black people, if y'all do stay in Virginia, good luck, but hell no. It was just not. It was so uncomfortable. And I said, I don't like being around environments like that. Like, and it was for no reason. It was always something. Then it was like, well, we had a guest issue, and it was too much. I said, you know what? We'll be done with this Airbnb. That's it. So that was that. And then on top of that, there was not a lot of really good food options over there anyway. So for me, Virginia's out. If you're over there, just expect Virginia. It's gonna be very racist. Just expect that. I'm just keeping it's close to the airport, and I understand, but it's so uncomfortable, and you don't want to. You get tired of being a part of those environments and people that act like that towards you. And I said, this is supposed to be like, and I still had an amazing time doing my birthday, but I was just like, to have somebody that it was always something, and it was not just it was the Airbnb people that owned it and the property managers. They came up there. Oh, you're not supposed. In the Airbnb description, it states that we had access to all amenities. So they were complaining, and you know how black people is. We say, okay, they complaining that we're too loud in the apartment or whatever. So we decided to use, the main room where you can go in. It's like those big areas for the
Yeah.
apartment complex. This he popped his old white ass up there and was like, well, y'all not supposed to be up here. And it's supposed to be renting. I said, what? I said, and then we tell the people that, hey, this is in your description, you said that we have access to all amenities. And then let me tell you how bad it was as we were cleaning up to get up out of there because they only gave us 30 minutes to get up out of there. When they tried to come back in, they deactivated the key card. I said, so that's how I know that they pick and choose what to deactivate because the door where we have all the stuff in was deactivated as well. And we just checked in. I said, I'm good. I'm good. So as soon as he gets a review back from the Airbnb owners, we're waiting to see what they say. But the sir, if you ever go to Arlington, Virginia, and you see something called the sir, don't you stay your black ass there.
Stay
You
away
leave,
from
leave
the
that place. Leave that place. They was on us. It was something every
how's
day,
it
y'all.
spelled? Is it spelled SIR?
Yes, you are the sir. Y'all can go look it up. It
Mm-hmm.
was it was just too much. But when you go to DC, it's just I just like being around my people. I mean, I have to give them your props. Y'all were good. Oh, somebody said Blue Sky says I'm in Lynchburg, Virginia. Oh yeah, Lynchburg. I've been out there
That
before.
sounds
I've seen.
scary.
Oh yeah, Lynchburg is
Yes.
bad. I had to take 3 planes to get to Lynchburg, and then you had to drive out there because sometimes the airline there's an issue. Oh, it's very racist out there. Lynchburg, man, I think that was the same place where they was putting out the racist flyers on people's doors at night. So when people woke up, it was saying all the N word, this and all that stuff. And they have you. We say this on the show all the time. White folks have nothing better going for themselves.
Mm-mm.
Racism, racism. That's all they have. They got to steal the word woke. They got to steal black fatigue. If our black asses don't create it, they don't have anything. And Virginia is like that. So yes, blue skyline. Trust me, I've been to Lynchburg, Virginia, when I used to go out there for some visits when I was working in some of the medical facilities. They're bad. Virginia is horrible. Samuel C said, I couldn't do Airbnb. I will forever be a hotel dude. You know what? People said that. People prefer hotels because you don't have to worry about being locked down and cleaning fees and stuff. You have housekeepers that come regularly. I do understand that. What you
Shout out real
think?
quick to shout out to Teacup. She just purchased a don't accuse me of committing a crime while I'm committing a crime shirt and an ice tumbler. So thank you for the new purchase. And one of the items will be on the way on March 2nd, and the other one is still in process, but those should be out to you soon. So thank you, Teacup. She has bought plenty of our merch. So continue to keep purchasing, and then share our link with everybody you know so they can buy. We'll have some new complier dye merch coming up, and some other things that working on. So be on the lookout. I'll be working on that this weekend. So thank you all for blessing us with your orders.
Yeah, and Trey, cause hey, thank you so much. And Trey, can you put the link in there? That way they can go to the FTP store. T Coop, thank you so much. Democracy, thank you so much. And to everybody else that purchased from the FTP store, thank you guys so much. We make that merchandise for you guys, but also, we're building a brand because as we just saw with that guy's Patreon being canceled, and he has hundreds of thousands of followers. We need our own stuff. I just came to the conclusion we need our own network where we don't have to worry about somebody taking off our stuff because they're upset about something, or you said something against Israel, or you said something against some racist whites. We have our own stuff for us black people, and so that's what we're working on. So we appreciate that. But you guys know this is our short show today. I know Trey, I just took over the show. You're supposed to be handling
You really did.
it.
No, I'll let you do your thing because like a
No,
lot
we just
happened.
wanted to have a conversation because I like talking to our viewers and stuff because I know they're going through stuff at work. I know they're going through stuff with just regular just life. And sometimes you need somebody to talk to, and it's really hard when you don't have anybody to talk to or anybody to share that with. So this is why this platform is here. We gonna get people together, but at the same time, we want to help
Yeah.
people. So, Nikki, where can they find you at? Anything updated or anything exciting?
No, just everything I just said with the store, working on that, working on merch, also working on some knickknack stuff, but getting FTP together first. You guys can find me on Instagram at bitch_happens. The backup is bitch_happens 2.0. And Trey and I will be back this Friday with Knickknack After Dark. So make sure y'all tune in. That is 8 p.m. Pacific and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So have your drink and your gardening tools ready, should you like to partake. You can have your drink, you can have your garden. Hey, we do both over here. No, this is a judgment free zone on
Right.
Friday. Okay, so Friday is the adult and sexy hour, so be sure
You
to,
know
to
what?
tune in.
It'll be good if we had like a liquor or wine sponsor. This
Yes.
because
Yes.
this show is for stuff like we have grown up conversations here. So that would be dope. So I think I'll ask somebody around if they have any of that.
Ooh, randomly, I have a friend that lives in DC that has a tequila brand. Maybe he'll
Hey,
sponsor the show.
let's start
Send
the
it on
talk.
over.
Let's
Send it
start the
on
talk.
over.
That would be dope. Like that, or other like black skincare products and stuff. Like even if you guys in the comment section, if you got products, let us know. We'll talk about it. The show's
Yeah.
for you guys as well. It's not just for us. So that'd be dope. So let's get to that. Trey, anything updating or exciting happening? Where can they find you at?
Um, so again, I have more and more music coming out. Make sure you guys are tuned in and make sure you download Black Boy Joy. That thing is for us. And FTP has some music that will be popping out soon because you guys keep asking for the music from our commercials, and that will be soon out on all streaming platforms. We're just looking through like a plan for DistroKid to get it out, but like those will be coming very soon. What else is going on, y'all? I it's official. I am divorced. Woo! Yes, I am a free man. I am no longer shackled in marriage with another person. Um,
But he
and
still has his partner.
I still have my there were 2. There were 3 of us all together, but, like, I lost the one that I was actually married to, which is so interesting. But, we'll talk about that another time because I really wanna get into deep conversation about that because it was shit, y'all.
That's Knickknack After Dark, so y'all gotta tune
That's
in.
Back
That's
After Dark.
that's
Tune in,
Knickknack
y'all.
After Dark conversation. So you have to tune in. Okay,
Yeah.
make sure you tune in.
Yeah, so if anybody has like relationship, if anybody needs relationship advice or wants to talk about being in a polyamorous relationship, that's what we will be talking about on Friday night because I went through it, I experienced it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So make sure you guys are tuned in on Friday night for Knick Knack After Dark.
Absolutely. And I love y'all guests on Nick Nack After Dark too. Y'all are doing really good. I'm really proud of y'all. I know I be on your asses and everything because I got to be, but but I'm really proud of y'all because y'all have very good conversations and y'all do hold it down. So I do watch it and y'all doing really, really well. So I'm proud of y'all.
Thank you, boss. Listen, Ike be Ikeing even on his birthday, okay? Ike's like, listen, we got to sell the records, anime. We got to sell the records.
Right.
Eat the cake, anime.
And the
Sing
cake
like
anime.
this.
Singing. Like we got to he like even on his birthday, bitch, you got to sell the records. I wrote the records, you got to sell them.
Yes.
Absolutely. And thank you to everybody that support the FTP store. Thank you to everybody that watches. Thank you to everybody that likes, share, and subscribe. Doing that on all of our videos that like and share and subscribe, it's free. That gets our videos out there to where it gets, views, and then that way they can promote it, and then it comes out to where we can get more people to like the show and come on the show. So we want to thank you guys, especially our hardcore fans that's been here since day one. Thank y'all so much for that. Thank you to everybody that has purchased from the FTP store, especially Tiku and Democracy recently. We really appreciate it. And we will see you. FTP will be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Nick Nack After Dark is tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Yes, I just want to make sure I had that right. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe. Trey is going to take us out. Take care.
Wait, pause. I just gotta
What?
whip up. I just got a little glance at the comments. They talk about Nikki when she Nikki fell asleep during the last
Last
You fell
episode, listen,
asleep?
last
last episode.
no,
Yeah,
listen. I was
she
hide.
was
Listen,
right
I was
asleep.
hiding giraffe pussy. Okay, so okay, listen. I was to the moon and back. Okay, it's my bad. Okay, I wasn't sleeping because the shit was boring. Bitch, I was gone. What happened
She
was
would be fully in
I
conversation. Just like
I gardened a little too early. So I gotta time it this time. So I gotta wait until the show starts so it kicks in while we're at the show and not before the show. Cause when I got on the show, I was fucked up. I ain't even gonna hold you, okay? So it was a last week was a short show, okay? I was fucked up and I was fucking. So that it is what it is, okay? So I love y'all. I'll be up. I'll be bright eyed and bushy tail, but I'll garden on time. Okay, I'll time it correctly. All right, a bitch wasn't asleep because it was boring. I was fucked up. So
did you
love
take
y'all.
the and I'm being subliminal, did you take the S or the I? Or was it mixed with both?
But both.
Oh, yeah. So you was up and down. Oh, subliminal, y'all. If y'all know what we're talking about with gardening, that's subliminal, okay? Subliminal.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, thank you guys so much. And you guys will see Nikki and Trey tomorrow. And thank y'all so much. We love y'all. We really do. And
We love y'all.
Democracy and HCF, we hope that y'all feeling better. And
Yes.
we glad that y'all doing better. Cass, thank you so much for everything. We appreciate it. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
hi y'all.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and grinder approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back.